are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Atlanta Falcons.
Jayy to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Hines. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
He's taken down at
the good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try the left side. It's Hines, and he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. On 4th down, the Falcons trot out the rookie punter from Syracuse, Sterling Hoffrichter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the 44, Brady. A very quick pass to Ridley. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Penny. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Wait, 20! Ain't no regular.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, and it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Hey, let's get there. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Ozzy. Mike, 36.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jalen Reagor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. The 30. 10.
They're not even trying to do anything.
Falcons. Paris Campbell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Williams on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9. They run from the shotgun with Washington. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And 9.
And looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. You better be afraid of me. You better be.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Kazin. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Push him back. Push him back.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
With the score tied.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Ito Smith, his first carry. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Ryan. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
A gain of 7.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. They'll try to run with Hines. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
The ball carrier.
Nyheim Hines with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
26-yard line.
Still 9 remaining on second down. From the gun, it's Brady. Washington's got it. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
I feel like a prince, I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, because I was a blessed with no respect.
The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3.
Come get some. Rip. He don't want it. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Rip. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Deep ball for good. Oh, wide open. Complete.
Bring it!
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Marquise Goodwin, 68 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian as a long jumper,
Yes,
right?
yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does, and not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now it's Ryan. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st down, it's Hines. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Atlanta ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. They run with Hines. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
It's now
Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35.
the Falcons.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. You can't block. Hey, 66. Mike, 36. Mike, 36. Let's go, let's go. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. We got it. Mike, 36.
To throw again. Brady. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 38-yard line.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, D. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Squeeze, double. Mike, 36. Mike, 36. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Brady took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
That's right, baby. He's checking. Crash. Go Bandit. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Mike 27. Shadow.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 36. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Washington now out of the gun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down now, it's Washington. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. A handoff for Washington. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
32-yard attempt.
Jayy's kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick
The
off.
final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Alpha. 45. 45. Mike, 45. They going to need some therapy after this. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Let's go. Hey, check it.
From the 24, Brady airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Calvin Ridley, 76 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Good. Makes the score Buccaneers 24, Falcons 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Jayy to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Ryan. short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, it's Hines. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
On the play, brings up third down.
They run again with Hines. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Receiver, the ball carrier.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Six yards left on second down. This is Hines. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
First down, Atlanta.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
And that'll set them back 5. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up
from the gun, it's Ryan. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. It's a gain of 16. First down, Falcons.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
The 4-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
At the 6-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Ryan, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
Hayden Hurst, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Sterling.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Now a 2nd down and 6. From the gun, Brady. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Slam. Jim, 72. 11-3. Regular. Hey, ball 66.
On first down, Brady. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 10 more there and another first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the give, this is Washington. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Complete to Washington. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And a short gain down to about the 33. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That goes for a gain of 31. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Operating from the gun, Brady, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady, and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Falcons 21. Jayy to kick off for Tampa Bay.
After the touchdown, it's Jayy to kick this one away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Check 50, check 50. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill.
On 1st and goal, Washington. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
The 8-yard line.
Check three. Mike 36. Mike 36. Give me 3 men now. Hey, second.
From the gun, Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Jayy is on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Buccaneers 38, Falcons 21. Jayy to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Following the touchdown, here's Jayy to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hines, and he works free. He finds an opening past the 40 and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Bucs' 48-yard line.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now Ryan on 1st down. Catch made here by Campbell. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
7-yard line.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. 2nd and goal from, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Nyheim Hines with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Falcons cut into that lead. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Buccaneers 38, Falcons 28. Sterling Hoffrichter.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off.
The Bucs take,
and they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
He's going to air one out. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. Now, this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. One last shot for Ryan. Campbell making the catch. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Today's final score, Buccaneers 38. Falcons.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a